What I'm on here for about is Queen Sheba.
Play that louder now, because we don't get to hear that often. Say it louder. I think you are very open-minded about a lot. I think you haven't had an opportunity to experience a conservative relationship. Hold on. And if and when you do, come back and talk to me.
Queen Sheba.
Yeah.
What you don't realize is that you don't listen, man.
I don't have to. You're not my daddy.
Oh, baby.
Llama, red pajama, Reese story, Reese's mama keeps the baby hurt. Llama, go downstairs. Llama, red pajama, feels alone without his mama. Baby llama wants a drink. Mama's at the kitchen sink. Llama, red pajama, call down to his llama. Llama.
All right, let's go, y'all.
All right, the Palace. It's time for I Said What I Said Saturdays, right here on Queen Sheba. All right, the Palace. Let's go. Damn.
Let's go, y'all.
Remember me?
It's that time.
The one who beat your ass. Stop going on Instagram and pop your shit like you about it. Look. You come on the south side, get your ass beat. Came to the Potter Park and tried to fight you, but you didn't want to come out dodo.
Hey.
You didn't want to come out
Say it
dodo.
again.
You didn't want to come out dodo.
Yeah.
Llama, red pajama, Reese story, Reese's mama keeps the baby hurt. Llama, go downstairs. Llama, red pajama, feels alone without his mama. Baby llama wants.
Hey, y'all, listen, Shamar be rapping his ass off, don't he? He said, you didn't want to come out the dodo. Remember me, Colin Park? Hey, yes, that is my friend. I love Shamar, y'all, for real. And I'm going to buy 2 plates. I said what I said. I don't care if they was $100 a plate. I'm going to support my friend. I am going to buy 2 plates from Shamar. Anybody else buying a plate from Shamar? I don't care if it's a frozen chicken patty. I got you, Shamar. Cat dog, what do you say? You ain't want to come out the dodo? Yes, because they didn't want. Listen, Shamar, throw hands. Period, point blank. Period, point blank. Can y'all hear me? Let me know if y'all can hear me coming through loud and clear. Linda Gambo to Latrice. I appreciate you all standing on business as my moderators. Thank you. Thank you. Y'all make sure y'all show them some love because they are doing the damn thing on this beautiful Saturday morning. Well, actually afternoon. This beautiful Saturday afternoon. And shout out to all of you that are down in Huntsville. Listen, content creators, subscribers, Love and Marriage Huntsville fans, millimeters. I appreciate. Listen, I saw posts. Y'all are going down there to have a good old time at the concert. So y'all make sure y'all have a wonderful time. Be safe, and just enjoy yourself. Enjoy yourself. Listen, y'all, we got a lot to talk about today. And I said what I motherfucking said. I just dropped the link. Feel free to come up and listen. It ain't never personal. If this is your first time, welcome to Saturday Mornings. I said what I said. We have 2 rules here. Number 1, it's never personal. At least for me, it ain't, baby. It ain't never personal, baby. It shouldn't go beyond the panel, but if so, that's on you. Get out your feelings, girl, and get into your talk track, okay? Number 2, whatever you say, should you decide to come up and stand on business, whether it's about your mama, your son, your husband, your wife, your dog, your cat, your boss, your neighbor, whomever, that messy ass coworker, the coworker that don't want to carry their weight, we just ask that when you are done, please don't make me ask. Y'all know what time it is. You sign it, you seal it, and you deliver it by saying, I said what I said. That's it. And let's just say we get into one of them topics, y'all, things that make you go, and things that get you hot and heated. And you like to go, on and on and on and on. And the panel, I mean, not the panel, but the palace, they ain't feeling you. And they say, you know what, Queen Sheba, they can put down a $9.99 super chat to boot you in the middle of what you're saying, honey. But if you got that money comes to me flowing effortlessly, shit, you can put yourself back on the block with a $9.99 super chat or higher, because this is how we do it in the palace. Now, you may say, Queen Sheba, now how would I know? How will I know if they don't really love me? If you see this. And you feel like you going ham, and you feel like, shit, I was up in there, I was giving Queen Sheba, shoot, girl, I was giving her a piece of my mind, and that white man come up on the screen. He comes up on the screen, shit, the audience was not feeling you. They was not feeling you, and that's just how it works around here. You know, everybody ain't built for it. Everybody is not built for it. But welcome, everybody. Saturday morning, I said what I said. I'm coming out the blocks hot. I'll get the party started. You know, some of y'all be inboxing me like I'm supposed to be shivering in my boots about some bullshit that you've been sending to me in my DMs. Queen Sheba, what's her name? Hold on, let me find it. Miss Wonder over there talking about you like a dog. Listen.
We do not care. We do not care.
Hey. And I said what I said. Y'all, leave Miss Wonder be. Let Miss Wonder stay over there on her side of the track in that cafeteria with that show enough food. We ain't worried about that. We do not care. And I said what I said. So please, y'all, please don't be telling me what Miss Wonder said. I could care less. Let Miss Wonder do what she needs to do on her platform. Okay? As long as she don't come to the palace, it's all good. Because we do not care. Listen, we got it. All right, I see you. I am a Keeney is in the motherfucking building, all the way from Austin, Texas. We love you. We love you. I am a Keeney. Welcome to Saturday morning. I said what I said. But listen, y'all, I got one that's coming in hot for you. I got to change my backdrop for this one. Hold up. Because we got a special guest. Let me change my backdrop. Oh, I can't even change my backdrop. Yes, I can. Let me see if I can do it. But if you love my intro, if you love my damn intro, just remember you can get that beat made from my producer, Will Marshall, y'all. He go hard on them beats. And not only does he go hard on the beats, he has developed a YouTube channel that is safe for our kids. It is cute. It's called Adventures of BB. If you haven't already, please check it out. Here it is, y'all. It's dope.
Hey there, boys and girls, come with me from the magical lands to the deep blue sea. BB's on a quest full of laughter and glee. The amazing adventures of BB. Good morning.
It is so cute. Not only that, now I'm going to put you out there, Will. I don't even know if you do this. Maybe some of y'all are looking to develop other YouTube channels and you want, or maybe you're interested in developing content for kids, shit, or a music channel. Link up with him. I don't know what his prices are, but honey, if you are interested in Will, if you happen to be listening, you in the bushes, drop your email, your contact information so that they can get with you and figure out some things and get a consultation going. Other than that, listen, let me change this backdrop because baby, we got a special guest and she said what she said. She's standing on business this Saturday morning and it's actually about Sonny and Moses. Y'all ready? Let me drop the link first. Hold on. Let me drop the link. But I'm shocked ain't none of y'all got nothing you need to get off your chest. We're going to roll with it. Hold on. Listen, check this out. Check this out. She said what the hell she said. Hold on.
Should have just told you and kept it real with you, but I didn't. That's on me.
You did it to be
That's
hurtful.
on me. I ain't never trying to be hurtful.
Did. You did it
How
to be spiteful and hurtful.
When you didn't show up for my birthday in St. Louis, and I felt that you want to give me the time and attention that I needed, I told you we should just become friends because it seemed like that you weren't showing me no interest.
You wanted me to court you and woo you like you was my girlfriend.
I never did want to do that.
Yes,
you just
you
saying
did.
that. Okay. But you can
No,
have
that's
that.
real talk.
You can have that.
That's
Okay.
real talk.
Okay.
Damn, y'all, our special guest was Destiny Payton via virtual. Listen, she said what she said, Moses. She said you basically calling you a power bottom. She said you wanted to be the queen in the relationship. You wanted to be the girlfriend. Listen, it didn't come from my mouth. I just played it right there. Destiny stood on business in that conversation. That's why I think it's good to just move on about your damn business. You should have never had that sit down, because she just she clowned the fuck out of you by telling the audience that you want to be the woman in the relationship. That, listen, storyline or not, she said that she was not interested in him because he wants to be taken care of. He wants to wear the fluffy house shoes. Okay. Now let me ask y'all something, ladies. She basically did call him a hard bottom, power bottom, whatever it is called. That's what she insinuated, that he wanted to lay up, put his feet up and relax and have his fluffy house shoes on while she go out there and break her back. Okay. Like James from Good Time, and provide for him so that he can get his manicures and pedicures. That's what she said. He wanted to be courted like he was her girlfriend. Now listen, ladies, are y'all out here courting these men like they are your girlfriends? Is that a Moses thing? Or has this generation completely shifted? Have the roles been reversed with the men? Are men now wanting to get pampered by way of pamper parties? Getting taken care of, sitting in the house, eating all your food, running all of your air conditioner out of your house? I don't know. Do y'all believe, Destiny, that Moses didn't step up? He was lazy. He was trifling. I don't know. Or is she bitter? Let me ask y'all something. Let me ask this real quick. If you are a married woman or a married man and your significant other was in a relationship on and off for 15 years, and they kind of slid out the relationship, didn't really let the other person know that, hey, listen, I'm about to chunk the deuce. I'm not feeling this. And they just kind of got with you. 3 months later, 4 or 5 months later, y'all are married. This person comes up and say, oh, hell no. You owe me an explanation. Would you be okay with your significant other having that conversation on national television? Foreclosure. Keep it real. Keep it real. Would you be okay? Now, listen, welcome to Saturday morning. I said what I said. Miss Samantha, what are you standing on, Queen?
Hey, Queen and Palace members and guards. Thank you for having me. I just want to stand on this. This whole Destiny, Moses, Sunny situation, this is all trash, right? And for me personally, I would not have my spouse on no TV trying to explain to no ex-girlfriend why they broke up. Now, regarding Destiny saying that Moses wanted to be the girlfriend in the relationship, you've been knowing this person on and off for 15 years. He's never like basically taking you seriously, but within 5 months he's married someone else. Girl, what are you doing on national TV trying to confront him and say all of the, it doesn't matter. It does not matter if he wanted to be the man or the woman. He did not value you. Therefore, you should not be on TV trying to redeem yourself or confront anyone. And then on top of that, you're talking about he's saying that he broke up with you in April, but in August he's still sending you money. You're a bum bitch, because why is everybody's having to send you money? Mel, Sunny, Moses, who else?
Damn.
Like, get off TV. This whole entire cast is so trash, and I'm just sick of them. I'm sick of Destiny, because you're on TV talking about this person wanted to be the woman in the relationship. 2 days ago or 3 days ago, you're being arrested for identity theft. Girl, get off the TV. Get off the TV and go take care of your business. And I said what I said.
Wow.
She said what she said. Listen, Samantha came up here and stood on business. She said just a few days ago you was arrested for fraud. And why does everybody that you entangle with have to send you money? Listen, thank you, Samantha, for coming up, standing on your business and popping your shit today. Listen, Steph 1961, welcome to Saturday morning. I said what I said. Girl, you got the floor.
Good morning, Queen and Queendom, and
good morning.
Mods. Destiny, I don't know what to say about you, but I wouldn't have addressed that if that was the case. You should have called Sonny and said thank you. May the best man win. And she was the best man because your ass is broke and Sonny got the money. So she got cheese to go with her crackers.
Are you going to sign it?
And I said what I said.
Ooh. She said, what she said, listen, she said, may the best man win. And Destiny, you won because you the man. She said what the hell she had to say. Thank you, Steffi 1961. Y'all, this is crazy. This is beyond me. But listen, DM, welcome to Saturday morning. I said what I said. Queen, you got the floor. What you standing on today?
Good morning, Queen and the Palace. I just sort of quick, I said what I said is, can Dusty please just go sit down, get help, get spiritual guidance, and get an older person to really guide her. At this point, there's nothing she can do. All of this is karma coming back at her. And everybody, it seemed like, has helped her, given her money. At the end of the day, she's a leech. We're tired of it, and we don't want to hear any more about it. And I said what I said.
She said what she said. Thank you, DM. Standing on business, baby. Short and sweet is always, always preferred. She said what she said. And she said she thinks Destiny needs to get around some wise-ass women. Listen, I don't think Destiny is interested in wisdom. I don't think Destiny has the mental capacity to receive any type of wisdom, but I could be wrong. What are y'all's thoughts? Sweet Tea, welcome to Saturday morning. I said what I said. What you standing on, Queen?
Good morning, Queen Sheba, Mars and Chess. Thank you for allowing me to come up. I love your show. You know what? When you say that you have big D energy, what do you expect for him to do? So maybe that's what he expected from a woman that wanted to act like she was the man in the relationship, in my opinion.
You got to sign it, seal it, and deliver it.
I said what I said.
All right. Well, thank you for coming up, Sweet Tea. We got Gen X.
Thank you,
Gen X. You're welcome, Sweet Tea. Gen X, welcome to Saturday morning. I said what I said. What are you standing on today, Queen?
Good morning, Queen. First thing is that I'm seeing, in my opinion, I'm seeing a similarity between Destiny and Martel. They have to have the last word, no matter how crazy it makes them look. In their contorted brains, they really think that if they keep saying things and adding fuel to the fire, that somehow or another it's going to make people think, oh, you were right. Destiny, I agree with the previous caller. This big D energy, you have to be very careful about the way that you describe yourself and the way that you present yourself, so that when other people see you or experience you, you say one thing, but I think she wants to be experienced another way. And the other thing that I would say, Queen, which is kind of off, but I did purchase your YouTube ebook. And so I want to tell you that I am going through it. Thank you so much for it. And if And if you are someone who, has been in the content creating space or been in business branding or whatever space, and you're like, well, I already know what to do, I will tell you that it's always good to get someone who is a professional, who is very successful in that lane that you're looking to get into. Don't take old notes and old ideas into new territory. So Queen is providing some new information, fresh information. She's successful on this platform. So although you already have been trying to do it and you feel like it's just consistency you're missing, I do feel like this is a very, 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 very wise investment. And you got to let somebody tell you something every now and then. And I said what I said.
Well, damn. Listen. Hold on, listen. Thank you. Yeah, we're gonna celebrate. Listen, I don't pay nobody to say that. That came from
No.
her. I do not ask
Yeah.
people to say anything they do not mean. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. The ebook is available on queenshiba.com. The ebook is available. If you missed my first round of YouTube of the YouTube brand acceleration class, listen, baby, you better catch the second one. We're going to roll it out the second week of July. It is all that and a bag of chips. And let me tell you something. The reason why I say that is because I be on my shit. I'm sorry, I'm finna toot my horn. See, Gen X, you see what you done did?
No,
Listen.
you should do that, Queen. You should. Period.
And the reason I say that, y'all, I'm a product developer. That's all I do all day is develop products for everybody else and help them take their product to a different level. So I've been doing this for a long time, and your platform is your product. Your brand is your product. So let me tell you, it's a very small, intimate class. I do one-on-ones every week. And then after the end of the class, you get a big treat after the fifth week. So if you missed the first session, you can definitely catch the second cycle, the second cohort. And when you sign up for the class, you get a free ebook. I do have one-on-one sessions that I offer if you don't want to be in a class and you just want an intimate setting over the course of 3 to 5 weeks. I do have one-on-ones available where I will look. I just had a phone call today. I'm not going to say no names, but when he's done with his coaching, he about to knock YouTube out the box. And you know who you are. He has such great ideas. He just needed a little bit of help drilling down to make it make sense in the marketplace. So thank you, Gen X. I appreciate you.
You're welcome. I was going to ask you, I was actually going to DM you and be like, how much is your 101? Because it was like I was going through the stuff, had tons of ideas on my own. But again, like I said, it's ridiculous to do it by yourself. It's ridiculous to not do it with someone that you know, like, trust. And I know that a lot of your folks in here, they know you, they like you, they trust you. You come with your receipts, you're professional, you're on time, you're timely, you're wise, you're professional, you're very intuitive. So I'm just saying, y'all, just go ahead, stack your little coin like I'm going to do so I can get out of ebook land and get into the cohort land. And just great job, Queen. And that's all I've got to say. Said what I said.
All right. She said what she said, and I appreciate you validating me, my vibe, and all of that. Miss Debbie, you're up next. Give me 1 second. Let me get these super chats, and you got the floor, Queen.
I need $131. So I can go ahead and pay for my phone bill online instead of going into the store and paying it. If y'all don't support me, if y'all don't, you know what I'm saying, then that's okay. I'ma just not even ask anymore. I'ma just not even be on Instagram. Y'all not gonna help me ever again. Y'all not gonna help me no more.
All right. Thames 308 says, I'm loving this validation. Listen, they say if you build it, they will come. So am I. Thank you, Thames. Tanya Singleton, yes, with the 5-piece and a pepper. Welcome back, Queen. I hope you are feeling better. She says, hey, Queen, Destiny's still Oh, Destiny's still a itch. I said what I said. Listen, it didn't come from me. Tanya standing on business. And listen, we got Aqua Queen coming in with a 5-piece and a pepper, honey. She says the closure was that Moses married another woman. Listen, we can go ahead and log off now. The closure was that Moses married another woman. Sing Vestas, congratulations. Listen, it keeps stepping. I said what I said. Miss Debbie, you got the floor. Welcome to Saturday morning. I said what I said. What you standing on, Queen?
I'm standing on every time Destiny fall out with somebody after she be done got their money and they don't give her no more. She fall out with them and then she talk about them. And that same interview where she talked all that stuff, she did say that man was still sending her money. My thing is this: if you say you got all this big D energy and you doing all these things, why are you asking people for their money instead of making your own? So to me, you don't have no big D energy. You just a leech. You always looking for something for somebody else, but you have nothing to give. And then when you don't get what you want out that person, you fall out with them and talk bad about them. And I said what I said: get you a job and
emotional damage.
I know that's right. Miss Debbie said, listen, get you a job, emotionally damaged as Destiny. Now, I threw that part on there, Auntie Debbie. I threw that part on there, but she said what the hell she said. Kicking it with Courtney, priority panelist. Welcome to the stage. Courtney, you're on mute. Thank you, Auntie Debbie.
Hello.
Okay, there you go. Welcome to Saturday morning. Courtney, you standing on business, Queen?
I am standing on business this morning. I just want to say, you said it right before I got up here. The closure was in Moses choosing to marry another woman. There is no more closure that any women, don't let a man tell you twice that he does not want you. Once he got married, that was it. Destiny needs to put on another shirt, put the cleavage up, trying to show him something that he's already passed on. And last but not least, Destiny said that she's her. If you're so much of her, Destiny, show it. Show it in your actions. Get your own money up. Stop wanting somebody to always send you something and do. There's no closure that you need. Keep married. And that's it. I said what I said.
FBI, open up! FBI, open up!
Courtney came up in here like the FBI standing on her damn business, and she said what she said, period, point blank. So crafty lion, priority panelists, welcome to the stage, Queen. Saturday morning, I said what I said. What are you standing on?
I'm standing on laughter because that was just sad and funny all at the same time. Destiny should start calling herself Desperately because that was just too much. Breasts out, hair done, lips shining, and hurt feelings. That's what it was. I mean, she loved him till August. He left her in April. I don't know how many more ways he needs to say it, but he said it, he showed it, and she still ain't getting it. I think she showed up thinking she still had a chance. I think she showed up thinking, I'll show you, Sonny. And all she got was her hurt feelings. And she just needs to stop taking advice from Tisha, who said, girl, if I was you, I'd talk to him and find her something else to do. And I said what I said.
She said what the hell she said, Destiny. Because that's how you were sounding, chasing after a married man for closure. And why in the hell would you listen to Tisha anyway? Tisha wouldn't let her. You saw how Tisha treated that girl from Ready to Love, Ready for Love, Ready to Love. When that girl barely was trying to say hello to Marcel, Tisha came out the pits of hell and made a beeline because she didn't want nobody talking to her husband. So why the hell would you listen to Letitia when it comes to talking to another man's wife? Trisha Dior. Saturday morning, I said what I said. What you standing on? Okay, she just dropped down. Malik Prosser. Oh, welcome to the stage. Saturday morning, I said what I said. Malik, what you standing on?
Good morning. I'm standing on Destiny is nothing more than a Let Me Count the Ways self-community fundraiser. If you that girl, then I'm going to need you to stand on business and be that girl and stop begging for money like you're a charity case. And I said what I said.
Damn. She said what she said. Stop begging for money like a damn cartoon character. All right, let's go to Hope. Saturday morning, I said what I said. What are you standing on, Queen?
Thank you for having me, Queen Shiba.
Absolutely.
Destiny sound dumb because how are you calling a man, like lazy, and you wanted to have a baby by a bum?
Ooh.
So what sense does that make? So she sounds dumb, and I said what I said.
And she said what the hell she said. That sounds cool to me. That sounds cool to me. Why would you have a baby by a lazy bum and a power bottom? You know what, Hope? That's a hell of a point. Let me ask you this. Why would? Well, you know what? I ain't going to do it. I ain't going to go that route with that discussion. Courtney, are they having babies with lazy bums out here in these streets?
LeBaron did.
Oh, you know what? We're finna end the show. We finna end. Damn, Courtney,
And she
that
said
was
what
a
she
good
said.
one. Damn, I'm speechless. I'm speechless. Let me go to commercial. Hold on. Let me go to commercial to get myself together. Oh shit, Courtney. Courtney that came up here and preached a sermon, baby. Oh, Trisha Dior. Trisha Dior, welcome to the stage. Saturday morning. I said what I said, Queen. What are you standing on?
Hey, Queen. Hey, everybody in the palace.
Hey.
Hey. No, I was just thinking, like, Martel really has a type of women that he surrounds himself with. Like, I don't understand how Destiny's so proud to come out on national television boasting about being a side chick of 15 years. Like, that doesn't make sense. So, I don't know, just for the sake of her son, I think she should have stood on business and just not did that for a check.
You got to sign it.
And I said what I said. I'm sorry.
All right. Thank you. We appreciate it. Thank you, Trisha Dior. Listen, this is crazy to me. Now, let me ask y'all something before we go to the next topic. My thing is this. So a married couple, right? Sonny and Moses, you got Destiny. I think it was you, So Crafty Lion. You said that you feel like she came thinking that she had another chance with this man. Why would she not if she's been dealing with him for 15 years while he was married? Right?
Yep. Yes.
Okay. That's crazy. Women, are y'all staying in these marriages, situationships, if you're being cheated on like that on and off? What makes you stay? I'm curious. Panel, chat, what makes you stay? Y'all quiet. Men, what makes them stay? Is it easy? Like taking candy from a baby? Y'all quiet. Go ahead, Courtney.
I think people say a lot of times, especially with women, a lot of times women have a tendency. Sometimes.
Courtney, your audio went out, honey. Your audio went out. It stopped. We can't hear you anymore, Courtney. Okay, we lost Courtney. Welcome to the stage, Charlotte Loring. Saturday morning, I said what I said. Y'all already know what time it is. What you standing on?
I'm standing on foolishness.
Okay. We can't hear you. Can y'all hear Charlotte?
No.
Charlotte, we can't hear you.
Okay, can you hear me now, please?
Okay, I can hear Courtney. Go ahead, Courtney.
Okay, somebody was calling my phone.
Okay.
I was saying a lot of times women are in competition with each other, and it seems like they want to be picked. They're so deep in competition with the other woman that they want the man to pick them versus choosing themselves and moving on.
Good morning, Queen.
And
Go ahead, Courtney. I'm muting up Charlotte. Everybody stay muted if you're not talking yet. Go ahead, Courtney.
that's it. I just think it's a lot of competition with each other more than it is of women just saying, I'm choosing myself. I'm choosing myself. I'm worthy. I'm enough. It's just like, oh, she ain't about to beat me out about this man. And half the time the man is not even worth it if she's putting you through that anyway. So that's why I think a lot of women say if you really value yourself, you'll know that no man that really loves and values you will put you in that type of situation.
Thank you, Courtney, for speaking on it, because my thing is to get cheated on and off for 15 years. Listen, let me tell you something. Can men really be friends with women? When they bringing these women around y'all in y'all houses around y'all, oh, that's my home girl. That's my da-da-da-da-da from around the way. Charlotte, what are your thoughts? What you standing on?
Good morning, Queen Shiba.
Good morning. You got the floor.
I'm hearing talking.
We're all muted. Go ahead. Charlotte, we're going to let you drop down and come back up. Justice, welcome this Saturday morning. I said what I said. You got the floor, Justice.
Good morning, Queen. Good morning, everybody.
Good morning.
I wanted to touch on the question you asked, why do they stay? And I think I don't travel nowhere without God, so I'm going to bring him right with me. I think it's familiar spirits. You got comfortable with where you are. Ouch, it hurts. I'm depressed. I'm alone. I know he doing this and that, but at least I know who he is, and I know what to expect from him. And he'll do this, but he won't do that. And so that's better than me starting all over again. And I don't have enough confidence in myself to get out there and know that I deserve better and I can get better. And then I just want to put this in there for Destiny. Should she ever run across this live that you're doing, that Destiny, you've wanted everything Mel ever had. And I'm wondering to myself, why is it you didn't want the wisdom she got from her God when he told her to go? 15 years ago, you should have heard God saying, Destiny, go. And you should have went. And I said what I said.
And she said what she said. Listen, she said, you want everything that Melody has, except the wisdom from God. I'm going to have to give you a round of applause with that one. And she said what she said. She said what she said. Woo! Y'all coming in hot. I love it this morning. Let me go to Super Chats, and I see those of you waiting backstage to speak your piece and stand on your business. And we're going to give you an opportunity to do just that.
Money, 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 money comes to me, flowing effortlessly. Money, 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 money comes to me, comes to me. Money, 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 money comes to me, flowing effortlessly. Money, 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 money comes to me. Money, 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 money.
Yes, Zane Good says, listen, everybody cooking today, baby. Listen, they are cooking. I'm still recovering from what Courtney said. LeBerick had a baby with a bomb. But listen, somebody's mama, listen, what a 5-piece says, Moses and Destiny are going to resume their previous situationship. Oh, damn. Mark my words, Sonny. Watch your back. Listen. Whew. Oh, I gotta catch my breath on that one. Damn. There are some women, y'all, that are just they're open. to be destructive, toxic to your marriage. They ain't never going nowhere. And it sounds like somebody's mama believes that Destiny just may be that girl. Aqua Queen coming back with a 5-piece and a pepper. She says, I have no desire for any kind of situationship. My daddy and brothers love me. I was raised different. Know my worth. I said what I said. Listen, I feel you. Cookie from the Shot coming in hot with that money, 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 money comes to me, flowing effortlessly. She says, those sound effects have me cracking up. Destiny has proven to be a desperate, period, selfish, period, pathetic, period, poor excuse of a woman. Listen, I didn't say it. She did, Destiny. She did, Destiny. And listen, she ain't too far off. I'm going to have to ride with you on that one, Cookie from the Shy. Welcome to the stage, Clicks and Views. Saturday morning, I said what I said. What you standing on?
Good morning, panel and chat and everybody. I just want to say, Destiny, she needs a check. And this show is just a check for her. So she gonna do whatever Carlos King or the producers tell her to do when it comes to this whole Moses and Sonny situation. I do kind of think she was over it when they broke up or whenever they broke up, if they ever broke up, because we still don't have clarity on that. But anyway, once he actually left and married this woman, I do think she was over it, and she's just here to collect a check because what is her other streams of income? Nobody even knows, right? So this is a check to her, and so she go do and say whatever she want to say. And with that, I said what I said.
Oh my God.
She said what she said. And listen, Clicks and Views, we got a little clarity. We got it that night on the live when Sonny and Moses popped up. I'll give it to you just in case you missed it. Remember, before Sonny and Moses came on, I said I had a funny feeling and a sneaky suspicion that when he said January 3rd, she left. See, you got to watch mofos that leave out intricate details. The reason why he said January 3rd, because that seems like any other day, when really the truth, the context always matters. That's what I tell people. Start asking people more questions. Well, okay, January 3rd. So I said, okay. If a woman leaves your house and she flew out to you because she was flying out to him on January 3rd, nigga, that means she flew in for the new year. But you don't want to say that because that will make you look like an asshole. So she flew in for the new year, stayed all the way to January 3rd, add 9 days to the 3rd. The 12th, him and Sonny started kicking it 9 days later. Okay. January 3rd, January 9th. His birthday is in April. 90 days later. You mad because I didn't come back for your birthday? Nah, that's bullshit. You was messing around with Sonny. And you got me on a technicality. Does that help? That's a little bit of background.
That helps. That helps. Can I say one more thing?
Sure.
I saw you playing in the playground over there with them Manosphere people. And I want to say you handled them very well. I don't know. You know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
And I want to say you handled them very well. I was very pleased to see how you handled all them suckers over there. But
Thank you.
and with that, I said what I said.
And she said what she said, period. Because we go upside heads over here too. See, I try to, so for those of you that don't know, listen. That's why I said, let Miss Wanda be. Because baby, I got my start in the manosphere. Debating them. Lighting their ass up. That's what a lot of y'all don't know. But I didn't bring that energy to the palace. So I don't do warfare like that because it would be unfair. You see what I'm saying? So I ain't worried about no Miss Wanda. But yes, I was over there in the manosphere. Yeah, I was acting a damn fool. I was quiet as
Like Queen Shiba? Oh, okay.
Yes, A lot of people don't know that.
I know, I know. I was like, I'll keep it to myself. I keep it on the low, but I saw you playing on the playground.
Sure
And you,
was. You gotta play for your life if you're gonna debate the manosphere guys. They gonna insult you in every way. And guess what? I got
hmm
good at it to the point they wanted to physically fight me.
hmm they scared of you. They scared of you.
That is hilarious. I can't believe you found that stuff. Okay,
Yeah.
Charlotte, Laureen, welcome to Saturday morning. I said what I said.
Good morning, Queen Sheba in the palace.
All right, let's give it a try. You got the floor, Queen.
I want to switch narratives. I want to talk about Carlos King.
Long as you standing on business, you got the floor. Go ahead.
I'm standing on business. I truly believe that he done gave the show up. And I think that's why Melanie didn't say anything about the show at all, because she's got discernment. And I think she know that the show is fixing to be over. Because Carlos, she pitched a show with black excellency. And he turned the show into nothing but trash. The trash that he is. And I said what I said.
Damn. Damn, Charlotte. She said what she said, period, point blank. We appreciate you standing on business, Charlotte. Switching gears, and we're going to switch gears right with you. We're going to go to the super chat, y'all, and then I'm going to introduce a hot topic. Caitlin Clark, racism or privilege? They're saying that they're jealous of her in the WNBA. They're being racist. What are your thoughts? Get your thoughts together. I want to talk about it. Caitlin Clark, and now in the WNBA, I feel like she's getting her ass handed to her. If you understand and know anything about sports, I want to talk about it. Give me 1 second.
All right, Palace, the Super Chat Squad is in the building. We appreciate you, baby. The Super Chats are fire. Get in your bag.
That's a lot of money.
All right, get in your bag, girl. Get in your bag, queen. So Crafty Lion with a 20-piece and a pepper, baby. I appreciate you. She says, have a wonderful Saturday, Palace. I have a lunch date with my 10-year-old nephew. Be safe. I absolutely love that. I love that. Taking your nephew out on a lunch date and then finding enough to give your tithe or give a tithe and an offering to the Palace. We appreciate you. I hope you have a beautiful time with your nephew. Look, what are y'all's thoughts? Caitlin, Courtney, have you been following it a little bit? Caitlin Clark. Let me put it up here just in case y'all don't know what I'm talking about. Let me see if I can get it. Damn. Maybe not. Let me go back. Caitlin Clark had people really love her, right? Charles Barkley, and she had the thing going with Angel Reese, y'all. Caitlin, remember I can't see you, the invisible sign, all of that throwing, now both of them are in the WNBA. A lot of people, in particular, white people are saying that they're being racist towards her. Now, I know a little bit about sports, but I want to know what are y'all's thoughts? Outside of Love Marriage Huntsville, what are y'all's thoughts?
Can you hear me, please?
I can hear you now.
Okay, so I've been following it just a little bit. I feel like, my honest opinion, I do feel like Caitlin Clark has a bit of white privilege. I do. I do think that she's a great player, but I think that in her college career, she's been boosted so high, she thought she was going to come into the WNBA with these career professionals that have been professionals for many years, doing their thing, putting in the work, and she thought she was going to come in and dominate. And now that she's not, she's doing what a lot of, white people do. They start to throw a tantrum. She will get used to the game. She will hone in on her skills as, the more that she plays in the professional realm. But I do think that it's a bit of privilege, and they put her on such a pedestal, and she's lost all games so far. And I just think it's an eye opener for her.
I agree. Look, you're really giving some good stuff. There was one clip where they were saying that her teammates were kind of not help they were giving her a hard time for being late to the press conference. Now follow me very closely. And the white supporters were saying, they in my opinion, white people love getting these comments saying, why is everything about race? Now y'all are playing the race card. Let me just say this. Caitlin Clark is, I could see if she was the first white woman in the WNBA. So where are we going with the race thing? I think she does have a privilege that she's bringing, because what are your thoughts? Why in the hell are you late to your press conference because you decided to do autographs? Should autographs have waited and she showed up to her press conference with her team on time? What are your thoughts, Malik?
I'm gonna tell you what my thought is. I am a sports fanatic, right? So I've been watching LSU, I've been watching Caitlin Clark, but this is the thing. For some reason, they think that she is God's gift to WNBA. Yeah, she's bringing in the money. I get that. But just like Angela Reese says, she's not the only one on the team. She's not the only one that's playing in the WNBA. Okay? She came to the press conference late because she wanted to give autographs. Then on top of that, prior to even giving the autographs, she had the audacity to take a private plane to a basketball game while her teammates were on a regular commercial flight. So we're not talking about that.
Oh my God!
Oh my God, you're not lying. Then
She
on
took a
top of
private
that,
plane.
let's talk about what Angela Reese just did. Her team is not what? 0-5? Oh no, I
0-5.
I
No, they
stand
won
no.
5-0. You
They
mean?
won one last night. Let's give her that. Okay, but now they want to say she's the Michael Jordan because she came through in the clutch. Okay, but we're not talking about everything that Angela Reese has done. We're not talking about her being a part owner now and a business partner. So it goes to one of those things. It doesn't matter what we do as a Black people, we are never going to be looked at as if we are anything above anyone else. So what we have to do, we have to fight 10 times harder. And it's just like that. White privilege is always going to be for white people. White don't make you right.
Sign it. Seal it.
And I said what I said.
Listen, I think Caitlin's gonna have to earn her keep. I was a collegiate athlete. I played volleyball, and you get the best of the best when it comes to college. I mean, you know what I mean? They recruit the best. You could have been a star player in your high school, but then when you get around the best of the best, you may be the least. And I think in the WNBA, she's going to have to earn her keep. It's not enough
Absolutely
to operate off the fumes of popularity and stardom. You got to get on that court and fucking play. And the fact that I see that comment, they said, is that the one that got knocked down? No, she didn't get knocked down. It's called, they set a screen on her ass.
Thank you. Thank you.
Oh, she didn't get knocked down. They set a screen on her ass. That's called a screen. And it was a beautiful screen, perfectly legal in the world of basketball. Gen X, welcome. What are your thoughts?
I think that this is what I think about folks claiming racism when it comes to Caitlin Clark. I really believe that it is that they wanted to make her the sweetheart of the WNBA. And I'm trying to kind of process the thought of, is the racism just a smokescreen to allow her to do things that a majority of well-known WNBA players were never able to do? In other words, if we claim racism and it is so hard for her, then she gets the private jet to another game. And it's like a smokescreen to kind of keep off of all of the things that they really are trying to do to make her the one that draws the crowds. And I just want to say to, just real quick, Angel Reese, and I guess they were asking her about the pay. And she was like, she plays the game for the love of the game, not money. And, just from all of our education here in the Palace, we have, again, a very talented, young Black female athlete who has to say, you know what, it's not the money, it's the love of the game, which I do believe she loves the game. But there is conversation about the amount of compensation that female athletes are being paid in the in the NBA versus male athletes. And I think it's unfair, honestly, that I do believe that she's making contracts, maybe not in the WNBA, but other places. And I guess I don't know if I'm making sense, but it's just like she has to downplay or act like it's not about the money for her. But I do believe that on the back end, I think they're going to try to use this racism moniker to kind of covet and cover Caitlin Clark. And I didn't really follow Tim Tebow too much, but he didn't last too long. I know that much. He didn't last too long. They talked Tim Tebow up, and then when he got into, I think, the NFL, it was like, okay, what happened? And so I think that Caitlin Clark is thinking about other things, and it's very interesting. I don't think that she's going to stay as committed to the WNBA as long as Angel Reese will, because I do believe that on the back end of this racism thing that I don't think is valid. They're already setting her up for other stuff. And I agree with everyone. When you come from college to the professional league, baby, you got to earn your spot. You might have been cute
Period.
there, but you got to earn your spot here. So I said what I said.
And I appreciate you coming up. Y'all got some good ass comments in the chat. Listen, I think Caitlin's a hell of a player. So is Angel. Period. I love seeing them going head to head. They actually got me back interested in the game. They brought an undeniable energy and chemistry and competition. And that's the way it's supposed to be in sports. It was mind blowing. But at the end of the day, when you separate to elevate, every level that you go to, y'all, it's like school. You go to elementary, middle, junior high, high school, college. Guess what happens when you elevate? You go back down to the lowest level. And I think Caitlin, I agree with you, Gen X. She's not, in my opinion, she don't have the emotional capacity to be able to push through the politics and the red tape. You gonna have to work. You know what I mean? And I think she's gonna cry foul and claim too much mental anguish. I can see her tapping out real soon.
And I
If
think
she
that
doesn't.
that's exactly that thought process. If I make it seem as if they're treating me differently, or they're not treating me like the team player, I feel like I'm out here on my own, then that gives her that easy out, or at least an earlier out, right? To then leave the WNBA, go off onto ESPN or podcast or whatever, and ink these deals, and then use that so that then America doesn't look at her like, oh man, you wimped out. But I bet you it would not be the same amount of ease for an African American athlete, So I don't see her having that staying power, because it's tough, And then when you're a great player like that, a lot of times people make accommodations for you. She probably called the shots a lot on her team, I'm pretty sure, in
No,
college.
probably previously. I don't think so now in the W. I think
Exactly. Yep.
previously, but I will say this: clicks and views. I see you. I'm get to you. I will say this real quick. I think Caitlin came from a predominantly white organization, and what I'm saying, organization. Don't just look at the one or two tokens on the team. I'm talking about at the head, y'all. The way it's structured, okay, where they set her up for success. I ain't mad at that. I ain't mad at that. You're supposed to set up your good people for success, including Black women. Here's the problem. White people, I'm going to tell y'all this, white people will not go or engage where they are uncomfortable. Hence the reason for my own private jet. I'm not going to get on a bus and a plane with all these Black girls. Now, we're not having that conversation openly because she's wise enough, but that's why she's on that plane, because I don't want to sit with them. And that's a huge risk because you're not bonding with them, whomever. And you know why you're not bonding? Because you don't plan on staying long anyway. Clicks and views. What are your thoughts? You're on mute, Queen.
I'm triggered.
Okay.
I played basketball, middle school, high school, college.
Okay.
So I have a different type of perspective when it comes to the game. I got a different type of love. So it's very emotional to me when I see the chatter around her. And Granted, she is a great player. She is a phenomenon. I don't take that away from her. But on the surface of who I just don't like the girl. She's not likable to me. You know, when she waved off that girl in the championship game 2 years ago, to me that was so disrespectful. And she got this air about her that makes her unlikable. I I won't watch any of her games. I just can't do it, right? I don't know. I don't like the girl. Sorry. And we got to keep in mind that she was picked number one, and usually the teams that get to pick number one are sorry teams. So she's going from a top tier program to a sorry team, and she's probably low key the best player on the team right now because of the program she came from and her skill set. I I haven't watched, so I don't even know. But as far as the racism against privilege, I think it's just she's new. It's something we never seen before. She shoots the three like Curry, and it's just she has a lot of cheddar around her. But it's going to die down. It's going to die down. But um, she's a cash cow, and that's pretty much what it is. So all these corporations that's putting her on their brand or whatever, they know they're going to make money. She's going to get money. So it's just something different. I don't know if it's racism or privilege or whatever it is. I just think it's different. She's a cash cow, and it is what it is. But it's going to die down sooner than later because I don't like the girl. I don't like the girl, and I said what I said. I'm
You
sorry.
said, okay, look, why you don't like her?
Her
Be
attitude.
solid. Okay, so you don't like her attitude.
Yes, I don't like how her approach to the game. I've
Which is
I've
what?
watched
Which is
I
what? Hold
watched
on.
them. Yeah,
What's her approach to the game?
I think her arrogance on the floor and how she interacts with the opposing teams. There's one thing to be aggressive, but it's almost like a disrespect that she has, and I don't like that. I don't like that. I don't like any players like that, to be honest with you.
Okay.
And so, but with her, it's just this air, this arrogance that it's just a turnoff. She's very off-putting to me. When I watched her play, when she waved off that girl on South Carolina team, her name skips my mind, but she waved her off. Like, I'm not gonna check you, and they left her open because she couldn't shoot the three or whatever, and so the girl is basically like a deer in headlights, and
No,
instead
I
of
got you.
Caitlin like just playing her straight up, she waved her off like you ain't ish. You know what I'm saying? And to me, that's just disrespectful. And you on a large platform like this, I just didn't like it. And then
No, thank you for explaining. Let's pause real quick. I want to get some of these comments in really quick. Give me. Danny says Ice Cube offered her 5 million, but I guess the big three was not good enough. 5 million to play, Danny. 5 million. He offered it to Caitlin and not Angel, huh? Zane says the coach should squash that. I don't think she has the power to. I don't think she has the power to, even if she wanted to. And Courtney, feel free to come off. Gen X, feel free to jump in wherever you feel like you know what I'm saying. You want to get in. Aries' very own white privilege is so real. They wanted her teammates to take it easy. Yeah, they did. Not only her teammates, because check it out. Her teammates didn't set that screen. The other team did. And listen, y'all better go find that video on Instagram. Just read the comment. They're calling people jealous, racist. Why?
I wanted,
Go ahead.
I wanted to make that. That was one of the points I wanted to make was how Ice Cube and the league offered Caitlin. I thought it was 3 million. It could have been 5 million. They offered her that to play in the league, and they didn't offer Angel Reese anything. And I have a problem with that. I think sometimes, I understand Caitlin is a big draw, but how do we overlook our people that look like us? How do we just pass up people that look like us to give each other an opportunity when we already know that we have to be 10 times as great as somebody else to even get seen. So I had a problem with that with Ice
Yeah, it's you know, what's his name? Carnell West once came to our corporation, and he did like a speaker series, and he talked about all black folk ain't skin folk, and how you got a lot of black people that have the power and the money to make changes but won't because they're being bought out. I'm gonna leave that right there. Um, Miss D says Caitlin Clark is not performing the way they thought she would. Straight privilege. I said what I said. I agree. I think it's going to, I think she's coming in. I think she's a great player on the level that she was on. But like I said, you got to elevate and then you got to go back down. And I think she's so consumed with the stardom and the fandom. I'm not sure if she's putting in enough time and focus to get the job done. Essie says she's not that good. And they given her August what? And they given her August Accolade for what? I don't know what August Accolade is. Anybody knows what that is?
Accolades.
Oh, August accolades for what she's for what? She's not that good. But Angel Reese, a black woman who can ball, they hate. Okay, let me say this. If you like Angel Reese, y'all, buy tickets. Go see her play. Money talks, bullshit walks. If we like Angel Reese, see where they're playing at. I'm telling y'all how to keep us floating and successful. Buy tickets. That's how we can help. What are y'all's thoughts? Gen X.
Buy her jersey.
Buy her jersey. Buy tickets. All of that good stuff.
Yeah, I think, Queen, I think that that's really, really important for us to support Angel Reese, just to support the WNBA period. And, I just, it's to me, it's like such a tiring conversation because sometimes it feels like as we start to show support and we start to really show up in spaces, they somehow or another move the marker. And when it comes to just, like the other caller was saying about us as black athletes and why it is that we're not put on because they know how hard we have to work. I think it just comes down to the ones who write the checks. They don't want to see us make that kind of money. We definitely not gonna make more money than maybe a comparable athlete of a different race. But it definitely is about the support for the WNBA, and I think it's about the league supporting the WNBA too. So yeah, that support is key. You're right.
I agree. We have to start
I
and that's
get
how we
that.
move the needle. That go ahead, Courtney.
I get that. I get that about the money. But even if Ice Cube say he offered Caitlyn the millions, even if he gave Angel Reese $500,000 to get exposure, to keep her name out there, to keep her in the forefront, so that when the conversations happen about endorsements, she's so hot and she's getting all of these exposure. It's not necessarily about the money at that point, but he could have, sometimes we can fight for each other in different ways.
I think she might not have liked his politics. So I don't like Ice Cube's politics. So,
You're right.
and I also think too, I mean, because he has, I think we say, hey, Ice Cube said boo, boo, boo. But if you really paying attention to media, Ice Cube has said a lot of stuff that makes you look at him like, well, what role, bro? Are you sure you were in Cali at this time? But I also think that too, there's so many people around them. You know what I mean? I think that I forgot the name of that football show on HBO, Ballers.
It's good.
And
It's
you
called
see
damn, I used to watch it all the time.
love, okay? And
Ah,
you see how you got family, you got parents, you got other teammates, you got all these coaches from back in the day who want to say they coached you. You got all of these people around you throwing all of these different offers and contracts and money and all of this and this and this. And so it's about, I think the one thing that, Queen, you've always said is that you are a brand. And so it's really important that if you want to play, because Cube definitely wants to be in that sport arena, he definitely does. You have to be mindful of what you put out that could potentially turn off somebody. I'm not saying that's what turned her off from her working with him, but he definitely turned me off, and it was huge. So
Well, I don't think she could have played anyway because you can't play in that type of professional setting and then still play in the WNBA. And honestly, 5 million is just penny to her because she's going to make triple that in her career with her brand deals and her WNBA salary. So that's just pennies. It would have been a circus show, so to speak, if she would have went that route. And all they want to see is her shoot threes. And that's what the draw was going to be with that. But she couldn't have did that anyway. So Ice
I
Cube
agree.
throwing it out there
I
is
agree
just,
with the circus show.
that was crazy.
It's
and
called
the
hard.
thing
I
about
agree
it
with the
is,
circus show, but the league and the WNBA, because Flante spoke on it, saying that she would have taken it because you can play with Q League because they're different seasons. They play one is like during the off season, so she would have been able to play both and make her money.
I, I think Angel Reese already knows she a big deal. So her going to his league, he wasn't helping her. She was helping him. I mean, just on social media by itself, she's a big deal. I think that, like we said, though, all of these followers and everybody outside of her being on the court, just her as that girl, they follow her and they love her style. They love the way she talks. They love the way she presents herself. So it then still goes back to, outside of the game of basketball, we still need to then take that social media support and likes and all the follows and all of that, and then put it where it counts in buying tickets.
I
You
want to
know,
say something real quick. From Megan says the media placed a target on Caitlyn's back. Yeah, after they placed one on Angel's back. Remember, they got Angel before she went to the WNBA and attempted to sour her reputation. So I agree with you, Megan, but the other side of that coin is they also placed a target on Angel's back. And let me be quiet. I don't want to get too deep now. Committed to the journey says she's an amazing and phenomenal player who is carrying her weight. Eventually, the rest of the players will meet her energy. Okay, that's fair. Deshaunda Jones, real quick, says, "Child, ain't nobody jealous of still Caitlin Clark. She just being exposed as not being this great player that they have hyped her up to be. Playing next to all of these outstanding WNBA players."
you
The social
know,
T feels like hold on. The social T feels like she was overhyped. Give me one more second. I want to get some of these comments in. Black women. Black women are in the building, says they didn't even highlight Angel scoring great on her WNBA team and then winning that game. I don't think they have. I don't think they have. Katrina says Kaylin is a wonderful player as well as Angel, but most definitely white privilege. I think I'm a ride with that one. I agree. What were you going to say, clicks and views?
I think the men in the media muddied the Caitlin Clark and the Angel Reese story. Anytime men enter women's spaces, they always mess it up. We were okay, just stay over there. But now, because of her skill set, men are paying attention, and that's really what that's what all this draw is about. It's like more men are watching the sport,
Well, they
and
had a rivalry before they got to the WNBA. You got to
yes,
keep that in
right,
mind.
exactly,
So
and that's
we can't really, I mean, can we really blame the men or place the blame on
I
them? If this
I
existed
I
before,
think it was born out of the college rivalry that men started watching and paying attention to it, and now they've gotten into our conversations and they don't muddy the water. Like a WNBA woman cannot criticize Caitlin Clark without being called a hater. No, they criticizing her because they know the game. They know what to expect. But because they say one thing about Caitlin Clark, you got men on the outside saying, "Oh, they haters, they jealous, and all that." It's not the case. They just telling it like it is. And
mm,
I think the men muddy up the waters. It's like, stay out of our conversation. Stay over
we as
there.
the audience, what y'all think? Do y'all think the men are bringing more drama? Or do you? I think the drama already existed. I can't ride with you on this one. Clicks and views. I think
Yeah.
it already existed. I think they're just joining the conversation. If they, but see, I don't want it to be a nice girl game. People weren't tuning in because they're playing nice. People are tuning in because it was just. I loved it. What about you, Gen X, Courtney? I loved it. I don't want them to be nice girls. I want them to be all out players.
You know, I think that they already knew probably about their rivalry, their energy on the basketball court anyway. I mean, they are very intimately involved probably in like the locker room chatter, other women that are playing. So I think they just kind of put a more of a spotlight, like you
Yeah.
said, on something that was already present. And I think then that when they saw people listening, paying attention, and then it really started catching fire, and it was no longer amongst athletes that conversation was going on, but now people were looking to see them play against each other. And then you got to think about the coaches and how that then it was like, wait, what? They are really paying attention. I mean, it was great for the WNBA, right? So I just think they're talking about it because it's great maybe for them to be able to talk about female basketball finally,
Yeah.
and people are actually interested.
I agree. Katrina, this is a good comment. I want to talk about it. Katrina McKnight says, didn't Nike give Caitlin a $5 million deal and her own shoe? I ain't mad about it. Let me tell you why. Wonder why we didn't see that same love for Angel. In order to see that same love for Angel, we got to, as Black people, you got to put your money where your mouth is. White people are buying the tickets to see Caitlin play. We got to do the same. See, when Nike it's called data and analytics, and they start seeing the pipeline of potential revenue that they can earn based on the ticket sales, right? Boom. There you go. There you go. So we got
I
to be
honestly
able.
think Angel is getting the last laugh. I
Say that
think
again,
Angel
Courtney.
came in. I think Angel's getting the last laugh. She came in the league. They picked her like eighth or something like that. I can't remember. I think she was like the eighth. Caitlin came in number one. I feel like she's been performing well. Her team has been performing really well. She's been scoring really well. I think, right now it looks as if, Caitlin has all the motion right now because she has the backing. But just give it time. Those tables will turn. I'm really excited for the WNBA. I remember when it first came and we had Cheryl Swoops, we had Lisa Leslie, Cynthia Cooper, Tina Thompson. It was so many great players we had when it first came out, and everybody was excited. I think their rivalry is bringing the excitement back.
I agree, but I think we can get there quicker, Courtney, if we buy tickets. I think we can get there quicker. And I think that's the difference.
Absolutely. Oh, definitely
Yep.
buy the tickets. Definitely buy the
That's where we get outshone. I'm not trying to tell nobody what to do with their money because I don't know what these tickets look like, but I'm gonna go to a game. A few of my friends were in New York watching Angel play. But I will say this: if you want to get there quicker, we gotta invest. That's what they're doing. They're investing in Caitlin by buying and purchasing tickets. Hold on. Two Latrice. Hold on. I'm gonna come back to that one later. But I think this was an awesome conversation. Dan Pam says they want to move the goalposts for Caitlin. They want to change the rules to suit her, meaning let's make it easier for her. That's the problem. Ladies play just as good as men. The ladies play just as good as men. I just, you know what? It's been a good conversation. I wanted to bring it up just because like everybody had excellent points. It's the hot topic right now. And I like sports. I like sports a lot. And I wanted to talk about it. And I appreciate everybody bringing their thought leaderships to the forefront. Who is Lemonhead? Y'all. To Latrice, who is Lemonhead? I saw your comment. She said, so it was just reported that Lemonhead was arrested for a DUI, allegedly. Who is Lemonhead? Y'all got to use real names, y'all. I don't know Lemonhead.
Yeah, I'm lost too. Who's Lemonhead?
I'll use real names. Listen, baby, we use Maurice? Oh, okay. Y'all
That's
gotta
what I
call
was thinking.
over here.
She means Maurice?
That's what she said. No, this is all alleged.
Oh my goodness.
Janine Gatewood says, damn, Queen and panel, you always bring the heat. Great conversations. Yeah, thank you. We appreciate it. We're going to slide into these super chats, and I'm going to release y'all from the palace, honey, so y'all can get this Memorial. Is it Memorial Day, y'all? Or Labor Day? Which one is this weekend?
I've been saying Memorial Day, but I'm a little confused myself.
Me too, shit. I just know everybody off. Is it Memorial Day weekend or Labor Day? Y'all help us out. Help us out. Oh, it's Memorial. Thank you, Deshonda, Tiffany. Thank you. They say it's Memorial Day. Okay, y'all. Listen. Some of us are booked and busy. I don't have time to be poking. All I know, I hear y'all say a day off. I'll be like, all right, we got a day off. All right. So listen, let's get to these super chats real quick. Hold on. Give me one second.
Money, 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 money comes to me, flowing effortlessly. Money, 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 money comes to me, comes to me. Money, 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 money comes to me, flowing effortlessly. Money, 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 money comes to me. Money, 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 money.
Steffi, by the way, Steffi 1961, your device is not connected. So I don't want you to think that we're ignoring you if you were trying to get in. Your device disconnected a while back. Not sure if you know that or not. But listen, I saw a comment that I want to comment on really quickly before I get into my super chat. Somebody wrote, when y'all talked about Caitlyn being on those private jets and those private planes as opposed to riding with her team. Y'all, that don't even make no sense. That is white privilege. I'm sorry. But your comment was, you never know what deals are being struck. You're absolutely 1,000% correct. It ain't just about flying convenience, y'all. Deals are being made, conversations are being had, phone calls are coming through on that private jet. Jennifer Montgomery coming through the palace with a 10-piece super chat. We appreciate you, Queen, for standing on business and just your generosity towards the palace. Janice Walker says, Caitlyn expected to walk in a WNBA and be the star. They want her to be the Larry Bird of the of the WNBA. I think you have a good point. And with that being said, hell of a conversation today. Thank you, all of the panelists that were kind enough to come up and share your thought leadership. We appreciate you as always. Happy Saturday to all of you. Please be safe, be careful, have a hell of a time this weekend, but do so in a safe manner. All right. This will conclude our 21st episode of I Said What I Said. And with that being said, you all are released to go and party. Honey, we will see you again next time.